Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to jump on here and film a little bit of how everything's going and update you guys. So in here, I'm just filling out my normal day-to-day logs of my week in my Hobonichi. This is the Hobonichi week's layout, and I did revert back to my old style of the layout. I was writing my task up here on the right hand side, and I was just marking them off for today and yesterday. And then on the left side, I've just been writing notes and keeping up on like the things I have scheduled, and then adding, of course, little things that I did do in the day just for like memory keeping. But I wanted to come and chat with you guys because I did record a video for you guys last week. I ended up not loving it. So what I did was just basically talk about what was going on with me because it's been a couple weeks and I ended up getting food poisoning. So I had food poisoning from probably an expired chicken broth, I think is what it was. And I ended up getting really sick. I was sick for probably 3 to 4 days, and I was just so sick I couldn't do anything. I mean, anything. I even got dehydrated on one of the last days, and I ended up needing my husband to help me get rehydrated because I was just so depleted. I went like confused, I guess is how you'd say it. So last week when I was feeling better, I wanted to record a video because I was really excited, and I realized that video just was me rambling about old planners, and it just didn't sit like in my standard of quality. So I decided to not post that one and go ahead and film this week and just catch you up from here. So I think the last time I had posted, I'm pretty sure Ariana Grande dropped her song, her new single, Yes and, shortly after. And the reason I wanted to bring this up today was just because this entire time I'm journaling and planning and catching you guys up, I was listening to the song on repeat. It's just a good bop, I would say. I know people have a lot of opinions on that, so maybe you could comment your opinion on it down below. But how are you guys doing on your system? I have definitely made some changes. I just wanted to show you guys also, I made a welcome page finally for January in the back of my notes, and I'm getting braver to start writing back there. So hopefully I keep that up. But my system has definitely been interesting, especially since my food poisoning happened. I missed so much time. You'll see in my spiritual journal here that I go ahead and flip through this just to kind of show you guys what I did fill out when I was poisoned. I did make a whole page about it and put in these stickers like to kind of like bring some humor to it. And here I've decided, even though I lost this week, basically just trying to be on the mend and heal and give my body some time. This is completely blank, and this was last week. So what I ended up doing was, because it is my spiritual journal, I took some beautiful pink pens and markers and decided to decorate around the edges and give some space for writing my research I find about Aphrodite. So that's what I do here just to kind of catch this up. I didn't fill out the entire page because I still am going to research and learn about her and all that. So until I have all that information, I just wanted to bring the aesthetic of her into this entire week layout. This gives me enough room to like write about a deity that I appreciate without making me feel like I had to write every single day. So that's kind of nice, like, and it will fill in the space. I don't dedicate this to write every single day. As long as it's weekly, I feel fine. If I do write in it daily, then great. Sometimes I'm called to it, sometimes I'm not. As long as like I'm utilizing the space, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. So while I am filling out this, I will recap. My system's been changing, and the reason it started to change, or when I noticed it was changing, it was like a couple days ago. I was doing so good filling out my Hobonichihan A5 every single day until I got food poisoning, and then I was crossing off dates and just told myself it's fine, like don't feel any shame. I wasn't feeling good. But I realized I was so relieved to not have to fill out those weekly spreads. And once I tried to get back into it, I wasn't loving it anymore. Those weekly spreads are great for memory keeping, but between everything that I have going on and the dailies that I love so much in the Han, I just honestly did not care to keep filling out those weekly pages. So I've been having like a hard, honest look with how I'm going to approach my system going forward in 2024. So right here, I'm just filling out some of her traits that I found from Pinterest. And then I went ahead and opened up my A5 Han. So in this part, I did start doing services, but once I got sick, I didn't keep up on it. That's just like bills I pay for and expenses. So I didn't keep up on that. And then in here, the weeks look so good on the first week. I definitely have this thing filled to the brim, like it's beautiful. And then on the second week here, I have half of it, and you can see where the lines where I got food poisoning. So that kind of took over. And then this last week, I did okay. It's definitely getting like lighter. And this is where I just drop off, and I'm like, I'm so done. Like I went from just this single column on the left-hand side until I quit, and I went 2 columns, and I probably will keep that going because I do have an idea for this book, but let me show you real quick the dailies. So this was definitely my absolute favorite spread. Then I just kind of continued the flow. I was doing really good. I think we're getting close to when I got sick. Yeah, we must have just passed it. I was literally backfilling this stuff. Like, I was having such a hard time. These days I did okay. I think this is when I started feeling better. And then this was just like complete backfilling, like honestly. And these days I filled out a couple days late. I haven't even filled out the right day. But this is where I started doing my new idea of like using this book instead to journal as more of a shadow workplace. And that's where I write over here on the left side. I'm just gonna use this book to do something different, and I always have to write about it. It just kind of signifies to myself like I have a new intention, and therefore it becomes a new passion project in its own way. So I switched down to the A6 size, which you guys, I did not have this thing at all open this year. I thought I was gonna have to sell it. I straight up still don't have anything in these monthlies. I'm thinking maybe it'd be really fun to just do some gratitudes in here. It'd be like a cool experience or exercise, I guess. I really like this size. It's so petite, and I definitely don't feel like I'm gonna be overwhelmed. I can write in it every single day. Right here was so special when I cracked this open. I'm not kidding you guys. I did this like 2 days ago. I decided to make mistakes and do a full-on self-portrait and throw in a bunch of stuff that I like, and then just color the background, get myself acclimated into this book, and that would make me feel better to like, oh, if I make a mistake, it doesn't matter. I never do any artwork, so that kind of just got me like acclimated into this book again. And I'm so grateful that I have all this space that I can fill up. You would think it would seem daunting that I have so much like time to make up here, but honestly, this is exciting for me because I can do some fun exercises with prompts and stuff, and then I can go into like my days which is the 25th today, so I have a lot of catching up to do. This just ended up being one of my favorite spreads because I felt if I could just try to make a mistake, do some art, it's a erasable pen, it's fine, then I wouldn't be so scared to jump in here because it's such a pristine book. So I'm definitely going to start using this more and more, and I'll be updating you guys on that one. So I'm so excited. This is going to be the stack right now going forward, and soon there'll be a surprise, so stay tuned to find out. It's going to be so exciting. I love you guys so much, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. So much love. Bye.